He say, she say, we say, I say, hearing out them points of views when I see it my way. Yes it goes, yes it knows, maybe so's, probably not, shoulds and
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. This is Spitfire, and I'm coming to you with another one. Okay, it seems like the Metoo has turned up, okay? It seems like they were losing their momentum, the agenda, and things of that nature. And it still seems like it's going on today. It seems like people are starting to see what it is that they're doing. And I've been saying this for years, and I hate to have to be the one to keep saying, I've been saying it. But when you know these internet streets, nobody will give you your props if you don't remind them yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why it is that I say what I say and give myself accolades and don't have to wait on nobody else to do it, because I can bag up what I say, because there's videos out there from 2019 all the way up to date to let you know what it is that I have said is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Men are under attack. The Me Too movement, Time's Up movement is why I do not support them. Black Lives Matter, and none of that stuff, because there's hidden agendas in them. And I've said that probably even beyond the time to where people could really understand. So a lot of people on the internet streets, when I first came out and attacking the Me Too lady and the movement itself, people were coming at me and beating me down and calling me all kind of names, and Lord knows they still do. However, I'm still here and not going anywhere. But the thing that I wanted to get you guys to understand is that I was right. I was right, because it is an agenda to take down men, particularly black men. Now, the white men, they take them down too, but it's more of a financial gain. You know what I'm saying? They just threw Harvey Weinstein and Wills, because you got to think of it like this. We got to take one down to get 100 Negroes. You hear what I'm saying? So they can't say this is racism. And see, one of the things that Little Scrappy had said, I'm going to play what Little Scrappy said first before I even show you the main focal point of this video. And the main focal point in this video is Kelly Rowland and Chris Brown. But before we get into that, I really want to sit up here and show you a video that Little Scrappy, an interview he did about a week or so ago, okay? And he was talking about how black people are, right? And it was one of the things that I was like, wow, I found it to be interesting. So let me find this, and then I'll come right back to it, okay? Let's listen. Let's see if we can find it. So let's see.
Raise this kid, and you a police.
So
I hope you get to it.
So,
go throw some shit out there about.
Okay, so here we go.
It's like it's a flip. It's like we don't get it. We don't. When a nigga be like, you know what I'm saying? Like you finna knock him off.
Okay, so you heard him talking, right? So he was doing an interview, and it was I think the interviewer was, what is this? Real Life Productions, right? So he was doing an interview with Real Life Productions, and I know that Charleston White goes on there a lot. So he was talking about the Charleston White beef and things of that nature, and he was talking about kids and stuff like that. Now, I know you trying to understand where I'm going with this with Kelly Rowland and Chris Brown, okay? So let me let you listen to this, and then I'm going to get into the heart of this commentary. But because the reason why I'm showing you this is because what I've been saying for years is coming true. Somebody else, like Little Scrappy, who's a celebrity, reality star celebrity and rapper, said the same thing. And then I'm going to tie it in with Kelly Rowland and Chris Brown. So let's take a listen, okay? Here we go.
Hey, brother, listen. The kid ain't coming. I'm coming. Amen. And you can knock me off. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get to it. You better be on it when I get there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this. On the flip side of it, Charleston White is on the same thing Kanye West on. Yeah. Niggas just want to hold up the mirror and show black people who they really are. Black people get mad at that shit. When
That's
niggas be
right.
like, this y'all ain't gonna do shit. Y'all ain't gonna hold the camera. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all out there killing your own kind. Why I need to support you when you talking bad on us? I need to go support the white people. It's a flip. It's like we don't get it. We don't get the fact that like we our worst enemy. Like black people are our worst enemy. Like it's like not them niggas. Like they kind of been lay up off us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like they like shit. We ain't gotta do shit. These motherfuckers like we'll throw something out there. These motherfuckers just attack the nigga like they self like. Okay, you see that shit? Like motherfucker be like, hey, go throw some shit out there about woo cause he the most famous nigga, right? He the most famous nigga, right? Cause what Jay-Z say, you still a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Throw the shit out there about that nigga. And guess what? We ain't even gotta say nothing. The black people, they gonna bring them down. Once they hear it, they ain't even did no research. These motherfuckers like, oh, bring them down. Because there's a lot of hating in the black communities. Nothing but hate. And they hate to see another motherfucker make it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the down part that people go through because I've been through that. I've been through looking at another.
And that's the same thing what I was talking about. When I used to always say back in the day, even though the oppositions, even on these internet streets in this Kel sector, they do not like R. Kelly, but you don't want to bring them down like that. You don't want nobody to throw something out there and then you do it. They threw something out there about Nicki Minaj's husband, and then we as black people went with it. I believe her. They put these people out here, and we would take them down. We would take they use us to take us down, just like we hurt each other. You know how it's black on black crime. So I said that to say this is one of the things that I wanted to definitely, this is one of the things I was definitely talking about for many years, right? So here we have Kelly Rowland, right? We have Kelly Rowland who stood up for what she believed in, and she believed in Chris Brown, and that was her friend or whatever, and she stood up for him at the AMAs when he got booed. But when he got booed, it wasn't him getting booed from his fans. It was the Me Too crowd that was there. You got to understand, the Me Too people are there. They're there to take down your black men, especially the entertainers. Toronto Burke said, I remember when she was on a reality show, she was talking to the rapper Trina, and she said, we're coming after the R&B and the rap community. So she let it be known that they're coming after, and sure enough, that's exactly what they did. Now, I'm thinking to myself, how do you know to come after someone? How do you come after someone? And this is one of the questions I've had for many years. Well, Kelly Rowland corrected, was like, no. She corrected at the AMAs and everything else. Well, they started to try to give her some flack about taking up for Chris Brown. Honey, she reiterated what she said, and she still support him. And I'm like, finally, somebody trying to stand up, because I think people now, black celebrities, I think black celebrities is starting to get the fact that they're being censored. Like, we're going to tell you who you can support, and we're going to take your career. And I think people like, okay, you can have this bitch, because you're not going to tell me what I can. Like, I'm not going to lose my voice. You know what I'm saying? And I think that what Kanye has done when he said what he said, and Kyrie Irving, I think that what they did was open up some doors. Okay, now, not saying that they open up doors for Kelly Rowland, but I think that these three that's starting to stand up, I think people are starting to realize what the heck is going on, right? So in this clip where I got this article from, and it's from CNN, and it was by Lisa Raspers France, right? And she published this, and this was yesterday, Wednesday. And Kelly was talking about, I'm not going to read the article, but Kelly was talking about how, you know, she is standing by what she believed. And people was like, he do this and he do that. And she was like, she said something that's really, I will read the article. She said something that was really key. People forgot forgiveness. People forgot love. And we're not perfect. If that's the case, we all should just go ahead and deem ourselves to hell. So CNN stated this is what Kelly Rowland said. Kelly Rowland is speaking out about grace after her support for singer Chris Brown at the AMAs, as met with some backlash, right? I believe in grace is very real, and we all need a dose of it. That's right. The actress and singer told the photographer of TMZ, before we point fingers at anyone, we should realize how grateful we are for every moment that we get, she said. Even our own things that we have. I think it's just important to remember to be human. We are humans. Okay. So as she caused a bit of a stir at the AMAs and she said what she said, this is the thing. People are tired of people speaking their minds, and then there's backlash behind it. With people, and especially, I think celebrities, they're getting tired of the backlash. We're getting tired of backlash. We're getting tired of this censor and this cancel code. We're getting tired of it, right? So just to show you so much how we're getting tired of it, this person had put this up. Kelly Rowland defend Chris Brown, an abuser and discriminatory ass shit against dark-skinned black women. Embarrassing for her, right? Now this person says this, and I believe I had some run-ins with her on Twitter before. That's so Maven, right? So people have said this: a non-black person, okay, a non-black person in black people business, just because you can't forgive and move on doesn't mean the rest of us can't. Wow. And then I had to say something. But then someone else said, why are you in black people business? Right? And then the other one says, what's embarrassing is you all dragged mess and focus on negative. The man's music and performance is outstanding. Why all of a sudden everybody hates Chris? If Rihanna tried again after the drama, remember, did a song also, y'all vote DeSantis but mad at Chris. Whoo, this bitterness will eat you up. This happens in the past. Even people he did it to forgave him a long time ago. What's your business with that? Are you Rihanna's sister or what? And then a Me Too lady came in and she got the business under here because I know I gave it to her. And then some other people gave her the business. I mean, people are not feeling this Me Too stuff anymore because the simple fact is people are tired. People are getting tired of this type of shenanigans. These Me Too people that are out here, people are getting tired of it. And I knew it because you can't just take down all men, and then you uplifting the LGBT community and the lesbians and everything else and want all heterosexual men to go ding to hell. And if they do one thing that you don't like, off with the head. Like, that is just not reality. And then one person told them, you are not God. I want to hear that person. I want to find that person's post because that was just so true. What that person said. You are imperfect being passing judgment as if you are God. Embarrassing for you. That is what I'm saying. When we sit up there and say that a person cannot be fixed for whatever issues they have, then we're playing God. You know what I'm saying? And that's just not what it is. So I'm just happy that she stood her ground, and I'm happy that it's like, hey, I stand by him and I'm not finna do this. You're not finna get me to recant because I'm scared of my career. You know what I'm saying? I'm just look, hey, I'm standing right by Kelly Rowland on this one. I'm standing right back, and I think they bagged off because you know who her sister is. Her sister friend. You know what I'm saying? They raised up together so you can say they sisters. So you know who her sister is. You know who her brother-in-law is. You know they ain't finna F with them, right? So they gonna bag up off Kelly. They go bag up off of her, but they like rolling their eyes at the comment that she made and the stance that she's sticking by. And shout out to you for sticking by it. I mean, people just tired of it. People tired of it. And so it is what it is. How are you going to cancel Chris Brown AMA performance for some shit he already answered for 13 years ago? Like, what is all this hate to the point we going to come back to your past and we going to hate you forever? You can't never be. Who are we? These are non-God believers. These are atheists. You know what I'm saying? These are atheist people. I keep telling you, the Me Too movement is some atheists. I'm just telling you. You know what I'm saying? Forgiveness is for everybody. Everybody can be forgiven. People who do the most heinous crimes can be forgiven. Maybe not by humans, but they definitely forgiven by the Lord. So I believe that, and it is what it is. All right, this has been Fire. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your girl, RA. This has been Fire. Fire out.